Hi, this is Told. Welcome. Today we're looking at the Honored Dreyleader and a food deck for mono green. So 2 mana, 1 green, 1/1, trample. When it enters, you put a +1/+1 counter for each squirrel or food you control, and then whenever a squirrel or food you control enters, put another +1/+1 counter or more +1/+1 counters on. So the Dreyleader is great. You can build up a board and then cast it later, or if it's on the battlefield, as you build up the board, it'll just continue to grow and grow and grow. And so what are the 2 cards that we're using with that? Obviously, Tough Cookie is an artifact. It's a food, and then it makes a food. So obviously right there, you get a food, and you make another, the cookie's a food. It comes in, and then it makes a food, so you get 2 +1/+1 counters from that. And then pairing that up is the Baker's Bane duo, a 1 mana, 1 green raccoon squirrel, 2/2. So it's a squirrel. So you get a +1 from a squirrel, and it makes a food. So it's the same thing as a Tough Cookie, minus it doesn't have the ability to animate your foods to make them into creatures. But, as far as the Dreyleader is concerned, it gives it that +1/+1/+1. And then to pair that up, we have the Elvis Archivage, 1 mana, 1 green, 0/1, and whenever one or more artifacts enters, you can put a +1/+1 counter on it, and it only triggers once per turn, so something like the Tough Cookie doesn't trigger it twice. It'll only get 2 +1/+1 counters on it, but the duo will put a +1 counter, and then all these other artifacts. The Sweet Tooth will let us draw a card, and then eventually it'll make a food token that will give us a +1/+1 counter, and then it puts +1/+1 counters equal to the number of food you control on one target creature. So that's a way to kind of almost double up the Dreyleader, minus if we have squirrels out. But I think we don't have too many squirrels. Mostly it's all food. Gingerbread's food, Candy Trail's food, porridge is food, and you could do 2 damage to stuff. You could tap down creatures, and the share pot makes a food when it enters. So and then you could sack it to destroy a permanent. It's kind of our way to deal with some cards that are difficult. We got the Paw Patch Foundation to deal with enchantments or flying creatures, or just draw a card, make a food. Going with the Ozolith to get a little bit extra +1/+1 counters. And I wanted something that constantly makes food. And so we're trying out the Truffle Snout. It does have that nice instant ability of a +2/+2, so we can pump up something, get it in there. The Bristleblood Farmer makes 2 food tokens when it enters. So that's 2 +1/+1 counters on the Dreyleader, or just 2 counters on that. And then you could sack food to mill cards, put a permanent from them into your hand, so you're basically drawing for sacking of food. And then to top it all off, we got the Knight at Sweet Revenge, 3 mana, 1 green. Food tokens can tap for green mana, and then you could pay 7 to give all your creatures +1 +X/+X, where X is the number of food you control. And activate it as a sorcerer. You got Fountain Port in there to make some treasures or fishes, or sacrifice food to draw cards. Fabled Passage just to trim down the deck. So let's get in some games and see how we do. All right, looking good. So it doesn't matter if we put down the duo before the Dreyleader, as long as it survives. I like leading off with the Archivist. So rats. What do we want to do with rats? I just get that +1/+1 counter, I think. I don't know if we draw a card, hopefully hit a land. Now that we have 2 creatures out that can accept the, it's kind of, you want to be careful when you're putting this out, that they might kill your creature. Let's see if we can draw a card. Okay, didn't hit the land. I think we just swing in. Seem to be a little bit slow. Maybe they have like the king rat. Canal. Now the Dreyleader is what we kind of want to get down to get the counters on because it has trample. We might be going with that next turn. Hopefully they don't have removal. 3 steps ahead. Okay. No blocks. Take out their threat. I mean, that thing probably would have killed them anyway, possibly, but you never know. I guess if they copy it, you know, they may be looking at 3 steps ahead and copy it, so then they have 2 Archfiends out. +1/+1 counters, I think we'll put on the duo. I think we'll go with this. Play it a little bit slower. They might have tutored up for a removal, like a sweeper. Kind of hurting on lands a little bit. It's time to get the Dreyleader down. So we can put this enchantment down, draw a card. Get this down so we can destroy that permanent if we need to. I think we'll go with this, get this started. And I think we just swing all if they block with their bats. Probably all 3 of them. Maybe we should have kept the token back, but I think they're trying to give us the gambit. But they're just gonna be a little bit too slow on that, I think. A little bit too slow. We could sack that. We have to lose 3 creatures. 6 life. This hand looks better. We got the Paw Patch to destroy an enchantment. Artifact removal is quite difficult for us. On the draw again. On a nice speedy opponent. No cut down, no priority. I don't have any enchantments. I think I'm still gonna put the Archivist down 2. Well, that's dead. Yeah. What's the chances they have another bat? Right? Now's your chance. Think I'm gonna just end my turn. I think they might have another bat. I think they did. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Hold the candy trail for this? Nah. We need that scry. Get rid of those extra lands. That's good. You could be playing black. Could have removal. It's fine. I think we run out the duo. Yeah, maybe we should have saved that land. I don't know. We can pay 2 and draw a card. Does he have prowess? No prowess. If I expend 4, get +1/+1. They got a discount with the Stormcatcher Mentor. Yeah, nothing I can do. Bound to happen. Yeah, you go ahead and attack. You go ahead and attack. I like this. It's pretty good. Bristlebillet Fauna Rare 5/5. Tough for them to deal with. Put them down to 16. Our life total doesn't really matter. It's about keeping stuff on the board and kind of keeping food around. They're gonna have a really difficult matchup with us with all that food. I think we just take it. Oh, drew the card they needed. One card, huh? What a card. That's pretty good. Might kill him. They're like dead next turn, I think. Right? Four, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. I can animate 1 food. Can they kill us this turn? I might have to sack a food. Screw up their math numbers a little bit. 5, 6, 7. So I get +7 to my creatures. So I need to hit with 2 creatures. 4. This is 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. So I have 3 mana left over. Don't have enough to animate now. I have to block one of them. If they send the mage in, I gotta block it. What? Tapped out? I will take that any day of the week. Although the tough cookies probably... Maybe I wanted to save that, but... Let's finish him off next turn. +6 if I don't have to sack a food. I'll just sack a food, gain some life. Put a ruin to your plans. 4, 7, 2 mana left over. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. That was a mistake. Complete mistake. Wow, they just had it. Guess I should have just not went with it. Taking 12. They could probably kill me. I'm at 8. Can they kill me? They got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think that's it. Oh, they didn't have 2 spells. This is their shot, I think. I guess I could have just put this down and waited a turn. And that would have started making up stuff. Return a lightning bolt to their hand. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That'll do it. That's a bad attack on my end. Super bad attack. Very bad misplay. Bad misplay. Hopefully we can do a little bit better this game. The value game's been kind of rough. Got a porridge finally. Do we just fountain port into Candy Trail? I'm just gonna take the 1 land, I think. Even though I technically don't really need it, but just... see what we can do. Mono green, artifact hate is needed. Tokens is gonna be rough. We're gonna need a Dreyleader. Probably sack the food. I don't know. Use that to tap down their creatures. We can't just attack them with a food. 4, 8, 9. If we get a land, we can... not a land. So we just send these two. Let's do it. It's 4 damage. I'll trade your bill for my cookie. Any day of the week. We put the bowls of porridge down, they might think that we had that. We could, if we get a land, maybe I should have put that down. Just to get it out. I think developing the board. Okay. We need a land. No blocks? Not a land. 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, 1 short, huh? Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Dang, 1 short. As long as they don't get trampled, right? As long as they don't get trampled. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that'll do it, right? Oh, I can't animate and attack, huh? Ah, 1 short. 1 short. How do I get him down? 3, 4, 5, 4, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 2 mana. Oh. Messed up. Messed up. He's got haste. End turn. Tap down the Hydra. Can we get him? We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's do the right one. I think we just win. Did we just win? I think we might just win. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Use screwed me over. Good game. Premature. Good. Alright, and we're back. That's our food deck. A little bit of struggles with artifact removal. I mean, maybe we just need to be playing this scrap shooter. It's a raccoon, not a squirrel. The frillback. And this guy is pretty good. Maybe the frillback's better? I don't know. Maybe we just need Nissa in there. Or this guy. How many creatures we got? 19? Season of Gathering isn't that great. It does give stuff trample though. Maybe we just need more pots in there. 5 mana seems like a lot to destroy an artifact though. Maybe that's a sorcery speed. I mean, maybe we just go Kinkerbloom instead of the Paw Patch. I just feel like it was letting us down. Not being able to destroy artifacts was kind of rough. Destroy target artifact, or 2 of them. I mean, exploring might be good too, but I think another body's fine. I think that's where we kind of struggled in the games that we struggled in. Not being able to destroy artifact enchantments. Maybe we need more of that. Like maybe we just need another guy too. Maybe just put the scrap shooter in there as well. The common good has to go. That card sucks. The ginger boot kind of sucks too. I'd rather just have another sweet tooth. I think those would be the changes I would make. Just kind of give us some more ability. You know, maybe just go 2 of that and 1 Kinkerbloom. I don't know. What else could we get in there? Food? Do we just go with another truffle snout? Do we do a cash grab? Or we do heaped harvest? I mean, the 3 bowls of porridge is pretty good. Let's go with 3 of those. The ability to tap down a creature, the ability to do 2 damage to a creature, and, you know, you still gain 3 life, and it's food. I guess, I don't know. I just go Kinkerbloom. Yeah, that's the deck. Well, not too bad. Not super great. It seemed a little slow at sometimes. On the mana, we got 22. We have 24 lands. Wow. We have 24 lands and we are struggling. So, yeah, take that what you will. "24 lands and struggling." I mean, if you can get +1 counters on the Ginger Brutes, it's pretty good. Right? Like if you could Sweet Tooth that, or like you saw in that last game, the Knights of the Sweet Revenge, boom, unblockable. It's pretty good. All right, talk me into it. Keep it around. Finisher. That's our finisher. 2 finisher cards, and just some big beatdown. Big beatdown with the Archivist and the Dreyleader. Yeah, but that's my food deck. Pretty fun. Lots of decisions to make, and when to tap down, when to not tap down. Obviously, when to pop this. Don't pop it. And tap out against a Pirate Prowess deck that just does massive damage to you. But yeah, this has been Told. Like and subscribe. See you next time.